story to share. I was stuck in emotional eating. It was reading books that helped me to become unstuck. Stuck is not you story. Book collaborations do just that. It helps readers to become unstuck and to do something different to be on their best lives now journey. Join us and write your story with us.
Good day, good evening, greetings, greetings, greetings. Happy day, happy day, happy day. Hope you are all doing well. So today I'm going to talk about my book. What is it called? Legacy Journal, Thoughts for a Better Life. So I am Noreen N. Henry, your Victorious Living Strategist, Master Victorious Living Strategist. I'm the founder and owner of Victorious Living Culture, where we liberate women that are stuck. Well, tell me where you're chiming in from, and even for those that are on the replay, let me know where you're coming in from, and also talk with me. Don't let me talk by myself. And make sure to like, share, comment, join the conversation. So a fun fact about me is I'm the Master Victorious Living Strategist because I don't just talk transformation, I equip people with practical tools to achieve it. And I'm always told that I live it. No matter what is going on, we can always still overcome in our circumstances to victory and overcome them and stay in joy, peace, and happiness as we're going through them. So I'm talking about my book, as I said, Legacy Journal, Thoughts for a Better Life. This book came about because a few years ago, I was like when I would get up in the daybreak, things would drop in my spirit, and I would write blurbs about them, and then I would post them. And so after a while, it came to my mind to create a book about them. So that's how this book actually came about. So I took all the blurbs because I was what do you call it? I was keeping track of them anyway. So I had them in a Word file. And then I had so many of them, like I said, and that's when it became a book. Interesting, isn't it? How it came about, because I was writing blurbs of whatever topic would come to my mind a lot of days until it became a book. Anyhow, let me read the endorsement. It says, if you desire to leave a great legacy and want to begin creating or continue building upon what you have started, you need the Legacy Journal in your life. Noreen Henry has done an amazing job addressing and bringing awareness to many of the issues that cause people to fall off course. Her simple, straight to the point tone leaves no room for guessing. This is a game changer. Excuse me. This is that was the endorsement for this book. And I have a page in there that I always put this page in my books because it says things like, do you know someone that wants positive changes in their life to have a great legacy? Favor them and get them this journey. So it's an encouragement. As you get it for yourself, give it to others. If you have a business, give it to your employees. Favor people with the book because the book is life-changing. And this particular book was dedicated to my mother. My mother had passed away, and it was actually 8 years. What was this? 8 years, January 5th. And when she passed away, so it was the year she passed away that I created this journal, and I was led to dedicate it to her. So this is in honor and memory of my mom, Bernice Bernice L. Henry. I was going to say N is my middle name, who left a great legacy that we are to continue fulfilling. And I'll read some of the comments that I had received from people when she had passed away. The heart that your mother had for others is a rare gift to the many people who had the privilege to know her and be blessed by her. I truly loved your mom. Your mom was such a wonderful and loving, kind person. I never forgot her kindness on our first Thanksgiving dinner in America, because originally we come from England, and we have a family and friends that came from England too. I will always treasure how she welcomed us and how she made us feel. I will never forget that. I love your mom. She was an amazing, strong woman. She will be truly missed. My beautiful, warm, loving grandma. Words cannot express the love and joy my grandmother brought to all our hearts. And so I was led to write these comments in the book as the dedication to my mother, because she did leave a great legacy. She was a brave and courageous woman. There's things that she did that I don't even think I could do. And I was just led to dedicate this journal to her. So part of the acknowledgements, it talks about giving thanks to our Heavenly Father, our Almighty, Divine Creator, or whatever it is you call the higher power. And so who has shaped me into the person I am now. Without the Divine Creator, I wouldn't be where I am today. And that's part of my acknowledgements. And it's because of my spiritual aspect of life that I've gained the knowledge over the years. I've gained a lot of knowledge over the years. And that's why I'm known for my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And actually also instant results. There's one conversation I have with somebody, and it changes their perspective. And so I got called that years ago that I'm known for instant results as well. So the purpose of this book is to determine the legacy you have now and the legacy you will leave when you pass on, because that's guaranteed. We're all going to pass on at some point. So what kind of legacy are we building while we're here? We want to make sure that we're creating a great legacy, and that we will have a great legacy when that time comes. So that's part of the reason why this is created. And so it's to help you with making sure that you're working on your legacy that you want, and to really think about it. Think about the things that are taking place in your life now to determine if the path of your life is a victorious one. I mentioned in my book, Victorious Living, Guide to a Happier Life, there is always hope to live victoriously, thus having a great legacy. And that's what we want. If it's not what we're working on, that's what we should be working on, creating our great legacy now, so that we have a great legacy that continues, because there's a story, a contrast, where there was two families, one that had all positive things in their family, and another one that had all negative things in their family. It was I can't remember what it was called. I know I talk about it at some point somewhere. But so that's things to think about. What kind of legacy do we want? So that's why this legacy journal, Thoughts for a Better Future, is here to help you to guide you. So what is legacy? What does legacy mean? Legacy is something transmitted by or transferred from the past. Legacy is basically your reputation that continues each generation, either positively or negatively. And that's what I was just talking about. Do you know what your reputation is? Do you know what your reputation is? Do you care about your legacy? Good question. Do you care about your legacy? I do. That's why I'm creating a great legacy. I'm already on my journey with it, and I have more, much more to create for my legacy, to have a great legacy for my offspring, right? For my future generations, so that the lineage, my lineage, stays positive, and that's what we want, to have positivity in our lives and in our legacies. So having a good legacy will be a good reputation. Many people are leaving legacies that are not positive, but we are working on changing that. So a few questions as, do you ever think about your legacy? How is your legacy at the present time? As I said, I've been working on my legacy for quite a while now, and I continue to work on it to make sure that it stays in a positive light for my lineage, for my children, my grandchildren, my future grandchildren, my lineage, to stay positive with great things. What do you want said about you when that time does come with passing on from this life? And in fact, what do you want said about you now? What do you want said about your life now? Something to think about. I think it's important that we think about our legacies and think about the things that we're doing in life, because not only the creating of our legacy, but whatever we do in life affects those around us. Whatever we do affects our families, our friends, So we have to think about the things that we do in life, and we have to think about our legacies. My opinion. You don't have to agree with me. That's my opinion, and that's what I'm doing. All right. So, okay, enough of the joking around. No, I'm a laugher. I will always be laughing, and laughing is good for you. It's actually good for the body. In my book, Victorious Living Guide to a Happier Life, I actually talk about laugh in one of my chapters, and it gives you talks about what the benefits of laughing does for the body. So if you are ever, I'm going to say if you are ever, there are times, we're human, so there are times where we won't feel up to par. Put on a comedy, find something to laugh about, just laugh. Laugh changes you. It makes you feel better inside and out. Just laugh. All right. So with that note, let me play a commercial break for you right now. I'll be right back. I am back. And as I said, today we're talking about one of my books, Legacy Journal, Thoughts for a Better Future. So now I'm going to talk about the contents section. So this is 52 weeks, 52 weeks of journaling. I guess it's work was the word that was just trying to come out. So I guess that's what it is. You got to work it. So it's 52 weeks of journaling, and some of the topics are wisdom, spiritual versus spirituality. Wrong. Sorry. Let me reread that. I should be looking at what I'm reading instead of just saying it. So it's spiritual versus physical. Live out of your spirit. Negative to positive. Haphazard. Haphazard. You ever think about that? Because years ago, I was living my life haphazardly, and that's because, as the word says, that we perish for lack of knowledge. So I was perishing for lack of knowledge when I was living haphazardly, not having a proper plan and process in place for my life like I do now, because I've gained the right knowledge. So another topic in the book is your mind and legacy thinking, just what I was talking about a little while ago. Legacy thinking about the legacies, our legacies now, or the legacy that we are creating. Make sure to like, comment, share, and join the conversation. And so there's more legacy stuff and legacy preparation. Effect and effect. Are we content? What we do affects our offspring. I was just talking about that too a little while ago. God's will, misery likes company, manipulation, jealousy, life. These are the topics that are in the book, Legacy Journal, Thoughts for a Better Life. And there's also a bonus section. And it's not all the topics that I said, because it's 52 weeks of topics. The bonus section talks about next steps, purpose, passions, asking God. There's a part 1 and a part 2. Being used by God in a positive way. And a goal for a year. So that's the bonus section of the book, Legacy Journal, Thoughts for a Better Future. And a part of it talks about how to use it. So it's how to use this thought-provoking legacy journal. And so it says to read a message each week. After you read the message, think about the message, look up the word meanings, and thoroughly analyze what you have read. That's part of the how to use this thought-provoking journal. So for me, it's important that we gain the right knowledge, because when we gain the right knowledge, we make choices for a better life. And that's what this journal is for. This legacy journal, Thoughts for a Better Future. It's one of the ways to be gaining knowledge to help you with your life, because most of us, we want to live a great life, right? We want to live the life of our dreams. We want to be able to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, and just live happy, right? Happy, joyful, and in peace, because peace is a biggie to have, and I know that it's important for me to have peace. So that's one of the things that with Victorious Living Culture is helping you to gain the tools that will help you to be liberated to make better choices in life. Because, as I said, whatever choices we make affects everybody around us. Like, I can speak from one of the circumstances, like the former spouse with that relationship. The families are joined together, doing things together, and when that situation was dissolved, everybody's apart. So this is one of the reasons why I say everybody gets affected with what with the choices that we make. And so this is why it's important, very important, to gain the right knowledge so that we make good choices in life. Because I don't call things mistakes. Like, I know years ago I used to before gaining the right knowledge, but it's not mistakes. It's because we make choices based on the knowledge that we have. And so that's what it is. With the knowledge that we have, we make choices until we make that effort ourselves to learn different things. You know, you don't have to stay how you are. You don't have to stay stuck. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to help with. Liberating people that are stuck. Liberating women that are stuck. So that we can live the life that we want. We can live the life of our dreams. We can boldly take charge of our lives and create the lives we desire. It takes work, yes, but it's doable. And I'm speaking from experience. So I encourage you, excuse me, to get this book, Legacy Journal, Thoughts for a Better Life. And you can get it on my website. It's NoreenNHenry.com, and there's an extra N in the middle. And click on shop and scroll down, and you will find the book so that you can purchase it for yourself and gift it for others. So this is a way to help us to think differently, because we need to think differently. We can't, if we continue thinking the way we are now, we're going to stay that way. So we need to think differently. And that's if you want it, because I know not everybody wants it. Some people are okay with the way they are. Some people are okay with being stuck. Not me. Not anymore, I should say, because I was stuck many years ago. And I worked on myself, my internal self, so that I can make better choices and live a better life than what I had before. So with that being said, the website is on, you can see the website on the screen, NoreenNHenry.com/shop, and scroll down to Legacy Journal, Thoughts for a Better Future, and order it for yourself or your family, your friends, and you can even work on it together, like form a book club and work on it together so that we can all live the victorious life that we are called to have. Even though life is full of ups and downs, full of different circumstances, we can still work for a better future, and we can still enjoy peace and happiness as we go through our circumstances to victory. So on that note, victory is being courageous towards orchestrating and organizing the reviewing of your life to change it, and change it for the better. So thank you for taking the time to be on the live with me today, interacting with me and making your comments, sharing, and the subscribe too. And know that there is always hope to have thoughts for a better future. I am Noreen N. Henry, your master, victorious living strategist. Bye for now.
Do you have a story to share? I was stuck in emotional eating. It was reading books that helped me to become unstuck. Stuck is not you story. Book collaborations do just that. It helps readers to become unstuck and to do something different to be on their best lives now journey. Join us and write your story with us.